Alright, so in this video on the Daily Push, I'm going to be going over different ways that you can learn tricks, including one way that's going to help you learn tricks even on those days where you're having just like an absolutely terrible session. And if you're thinking, mate, what's happened to your face? Well, here in Barcelona, we're still in quarantine and we can only skate like super early in the morning or in evening time. So yeah, it's pretty early right now and that's my excuse. Straight through the red. I mean, if the cops can go through the red, so can I, right? Alright, so the first way that you can learn tricks is one that like all skaters know very well, and it's just absolutely going for it until you actually get the trick. So just trying the trick for just hours until you finally get it. So just pushing yourself until you actually get the trick is like a super essential part of learning with skating. Unless you're able to like really push yourself when it comes down to learning tricks, like you're gonna have a hard time progressing with skating. But on days like today where I'm still like getting back into skating because it's been like months without having many sessions, then that kind of method just isn't gonna work. So today we're trying method number 2. So we've literally just pulled up to like one of the super classic spots in Barcelona. Everyone knows this spot. We're gonna have a little skate here and put the second method to the test. Yeah. Mask boy. This spot has changed like an absolutely insane amount. Like it's pretty much unrecognizable other than just like the actual foundations of the spot and like one bench that's left. Government seems to have let the skaters just build loads of ledges and loads of spots here. Now it's kind of turned into more of like a DIY kind of park, so it's pretty sick still, to be honest. So what's the second method for learning tricks? Well, this one, like I said, is perfect for those days where you're just like not feeling it and for some reason just like can't skate how you normally skate. And unless you're Shane O'Neill, like you're pretty much guaranteed to have a bad session like once in a while. So on these days, like you've got the option of just either completely just stressing out and just getting pissed off of why you can't skate how you normally skate, even though there's probably nothing you can do to change that fact on that day. Or another option that's been working like pretty well for me recently is just like feeling what my body wants to do on that day. Because on some days your body seems to just be better at doing certain tricks and better at doing other tricks. I'm yet to fully understand why that is, but on those days where you can't do the stuff that you normally do, if you just like go with the flow, listen to your body, see what it's able to do on that day, then you might like unlock tricks that you might not normally be able to do. The other day I was skating here and I just wasn't having a good session at all. So I was just like messing around, trying this technique of just like listening to what my body wanted to do on that day. And for some reason, it was like, do a switch flip back tail. So I tried it and I literally got it like 4th go, and man, I haven't been able to do that trick for so long. I've struggled with that trick for so long, but for some reason on that day, like my body was just wanting a switch flip back tail. It was just like somehow ready for that switch flip back tail. So that's exactly the kind of session that I'm gonna be having today. I'm just gonna be like going with the flow, seeing what my body wants to do, because like I said, it's been so long without many proper sessions. So that's pretty much, I think, the only method that's gonna work for me today. Alright, so for some reason the body has asked for the stairs. I don't know why. I'm a little pissed off with the body right now, but it wants the stairs, so we're gonna give it the stairs. So obviously today, going with the flow didn't really work, but I still definitely think, like I said earlier, it's a super useful way of just continuing to progress on those days where you're just like not really skating how you'd like to skate, just because it kind of pushes you to just, you know, try things that you wouldn't normally try, get a little bit more creative, and just to keep progressing when the universe just doesn't want you to progress. So trick learning method number 3 is just to try whatever trick that you're trying to learn just a little bit each session. So maybe you'll try it just like 10, 20 times each session. So the good thing about this method is it doesn't really take much effort, you know, and you'll find that just like over time you'll just become like more familiar to that trick. And as well, like in the background, in between your sessions, your brain's gonna be like processing the information related to that trick and just like figuring things out for you, kind of like behind the scenes, so that when you go back and try it again next time, it might be just much easier than it was in the last session as well. So when I'm personally learning tricks, like I definitely choose method number 1 like way more than all of the other methods, and I think that's definitely like the most important one with skating, because skating's hard, you know, and if you're not willing to like put in the time and like really push yourself and like slave learning tricks, then a lot of the time it's just going to be hard to really progress, you know. That's just like an essential part of skating, and developing that skill in skating as well is also essential for just life in general, you know, that kind of resilience and ability to just like push yourself in the hard times, you know. So yeah, method number 1 definitely my personal favorite, but the other 2 have definitely got their place as well. Drop a comment down below as well, let me know like how you personally learn tricks, what's your preferred method for learning tricks, and make sure you subscribe as well for regular content that's going to improve how you skate and how you feel when you skate. And that's it for this one.